crooked Hillary thought she was off the hook, she was just delivered devastating news. It's starting to look like the days of the Clintons getting away with every corrupt scam they can dream of may now be coming to an end. Various reports are saying that momentum is now building on Capitol Hill for the Trump administration to formally reopen an investigation into Hillary Clinton and her campaign for their connections to the anti-Trump fake dossier. The same dossier which was used as a basis to investigate President Trump for Russian collusion during the 2016 election. Via the Washington FreeBeacon. Evidence has come to light that raises serious concerns about decisions and activities by leadership at the highest levels of the Department of Justice and Federal Bureau of Investigation regarding how and why the Clinton probe ended and how and why the Trump-Russia probe began. Zeldin and 12 other lawmakers wrote to Attorney General Jeff Sessions in a recent letter. The effort recently garnered further support in Congress, when Republican House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy, R., California, and Representative Steve Scalise, R., Law, lent their support to the effort. There is an additional concern that warrants executed by the Secret Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act courts or FISA, were obtained by the FBI using now discredited information provided in the anti-Trump dossier, which was originally assembled by one-time British spy Christopher Steele. Important questions have been raised with regards to FISA warrants targeting U.S. citizen Carter Page, a former Trump advisor, the lawmakers write. We write to urge you today to appoint a special counsel to investigate these decisions and activities. The call for a second investigation into this matter comes as Attorney General Jeff Sessions appointed Attorney John Huber to head an internal investigation. Justice Department review of Special Counsel Robert Mueller. Sessions did appoint an internal investigation, but the move is being hailed as not tough enough. Further confirming that a second special counsel should be appointed to investigate potential mishandling of the case at the highest levels of the FBI and DOJ and how they went about obtaining the FISA warrant against then Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. If the dossier was used in order to get the FISA warrant and the FBI and DOJ knew it was a fake, then what was done was a blatant violation of the rights of a private citizen, and someone needs to answer for this. Especially after the Obama administration claimed to not have known anything about it, which is most certainly a lie in itself. No government should ever be in the spying business against its own citizens, especially for the political purposes of trying to win an election. And if President Obama did know what was going on, he needs to go up against a council and investigate it so something like this will never happen in this country again. Here is more information via the Washington FreeBeacon. Zeldin criticized current special counsel Robert Mueller, who he accused of reaching far past the mandate granted when the initial Russia probe was opened. It appears that the current special counsel's probe is meandering far adrift of the mandate that it was created for. Zeldin said. The special counsel that exists was created to look into the 2016 election and investigate Russian interference. At this point, spring now of 2018, I am still not aware of any evidence at all that President Trump colluded with the Russians, no evidence at all. The congressmen are particularly concerned with the process undertaken to obtain FISA warrants that permitted secret spying on U.S. citizens tied to Trump. It is believed that officials seeking the warrants presented the anti-Trump Steele dossier as evidence to support their claims of collusion. However, it remains unclear if FISA judges were aware the dossier was paid for by the Clinton campaign and highly suspect, according to Zeldin. With regards to the FISA abuse, there was a lot of information that was deliberately withheld from the FISA judges, he said. In their fervor to open a case into Trump, it is possible that FBI and DOJ officials pursuing the case withheld evidence from the FISA court in order to obtain spying permissions, Zeldin said. If you are going to choose to use an unverified dossier paid for by Hillary Clinton and the DNC, if you are going to choose to use it, you are going to have to let the court know you didn't verify the document, Zeldin explained. A second special counsel could investigate these matters and more. This is all just part of a wide-ranging amount of actual evidence that exists that we know about, and who knows how much more exists that we don't know about, Zeldin said. None of that is being investigated by a special counsel, While you have a special counsel that does exist not yet demonstrating at all any evidence whatsoever of President Trump colluding with the Russians, or providing any indication they were looking into anything else that involved the misconduct now exposed. The circumstances under which the Clinton probe ended and the Trump investigation began are highly suspect, according to Zeldin. It has already known that there was wrongdoing as it relates to how and why the Clinton probe ended and how and why the Trump probe began, Zeldin said. There was an investigation launched against President Trump and his family for winning the election without any evidence they committed a crime to win the election. I have a problem with that.